Hello, and welcome to another episode of the
Global
Global
Digital
Digital
success
Success
talk.
Talks. Um, Welcome everyone, and happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. Um, yeah, and we'll wanna say about the Happy New Year afterwards because at the end. But yeah, this is our last episode for the year 2025. Next year, we're going to be on our first episode for the year 2026. So time flew fast. Okay, let's dive into our topic for today.
Our topic for today is casting vision for 2026. How how to align your goals with freedom and impact.
Yes,
So, and I also want to say to thank you to all our viewers, all supporters. They've been supporting us for a whole year. Global Digital Success Talk. Thank you for watching our videos, and we just want to inspire you. And next year, let's keep it going.
yes. So before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I live here in Ontario, Canada, but I'm original from Cuba. I have my business online and a mentor at the same time.
Hello everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, now living in North Carolina with my family. I am a digital business owner and a mentor.
Yes. So we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our free live webinar. So if you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online, here are three ways that you can do that. So you can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. Since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar, and it happens at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay from Thursday, sorry, before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
So yeah, this past Thursday, excuse me, we had Roxy, who was our host. She is the University Supply Chain Officer in Finance. We also had Bao, who is a property investor, health professional, and a proud CEO online business owner. We had Ayesha, who is a certified coach. And we had Dulce, who is a reinsurance underwriter.
We also have Adeo Dolopo, a Elisha educator, Dr. Saila, she's a physician, and Farhana, she's a teacher. So all these people were on a live webinar last Thursday, December 25. Remember, we have live webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, always at the same time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And the only thing you have to do is register with your name and email to any of our websites or link, and we will contact you.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jessie. So if you're catching the replay from last Thursday's live webinar, Our replays has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So if you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online, here are 3 ways. You can put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly to into our websites. All right, so let's dive in into our topic for today.
Yes, so our topic for today is casting vision for 2026, how to align your goals with freedom and impact.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. So, what if 2026 became the year you don't just set goals, but align them to the life that you truly want? So, let's talk about creating a vision that's grounded with freedom, purpose, and real impact. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So that was a little thought first. And as we step into a new year, this is the perfect moment to pause, reflect, and intentionally design what we want for 2026 to look like. Not just goals, but aligned goals. Goals that support our freedom, our families, and the impact we want to create in Canada, the USA, the UK, and around the world. Studies shows that people who create a clear vision are 2 to 3 times more likely to achieve their goals, especially when those goals are tied to purpose. So today we're gonna be diving into the following points for this topic.
Okay, for points we have for today, point number one, start with you. Start with who you want to become. Point number two, align your goals with freedom. And point number three, lead with impact, not just achievement.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be talking today. So let's dive in with the first point.
Okay, so the first point, start with who you want to become. So, for a long time, I planned my life from the outside in. I focused on what I needed to do. 1 second, guys, 1 second. Sorry, I have my family here and everybody's like talking. So, um, you know, this happens when you're working from home. It's okay. So I focus on what I needed to do. Work harder, juggle more responsibilities, meet everyone else's expectations except for mine. But no matter how much I checked off my list, something still fell off. I was lacking effort. I was lacking intention about who I was becoming. So everything began to change when I stopped asking, what do I need to do next? And started asking, what do I need to become to live the life I really desire? So that shift changed everything. And instead of asking or chasing goals, I defined my identity. You know, a present parent, not a burned out one, a confident leader, not someone playing small, and a purpose driven entrepreneur, not someone stuck in survival mode. So when identity leads, decision gets easier. So you start forcing consistency because your actions naturally align with who you've decided to be. And this is where everything aligns. You have to really change from the inside in. Your inside, or your, what am I saying? You really have to change the person that you are, um, from the inside first. Changing your mindset, planning with intention, having a purpose, and then you need to start planning things better too, instead of responding to things happening. When you plan, your brain already knows where you're heading, right? And you don't have to be all the time putting fires out. like I would say, okay? So this is why real growth starts inside. When you become more intentional about your values, your standards rise as well, right? Your boundaries strengthen and your vision sharpens. And suddenly goals don't feel heavy, they feel inedible. Um, I know that, I told you my story. For many, many years I worked in corporate, and every year felt the same, year after year, because I didn't have personal goals. I had work goals. I had to set goals at work as far as growth, as far as improvement, but it was all attached to work. It wasn't really attached to the person I wanted to become, and there wasn't really room for me to grow in there because everything was related to work. It didn't really include my personal knowledge, my growth, as far as um, things that I wanted for me. And because when this is what happens when you really have goals for yourself and you want to become a better person, or grow. Because when you expand internally, your life has no choice but to expand externally as well. So here's what I want to leave you with. Don't build your future around task. Build it around the person you're committed to becoming. And stay true to yourself. When you commit to yourself, when you say, I'm going to do this, make sure that you do it. A lot of times we end up pleasing and doing things for other people, and we leave our stuff for the end or for last. And that's something I'm not willing to do anymore. When I'm committed to myself, when I say that I'm gonna do, when I plan my weekly goals, and I say I'm gonna do something, I really stick to that. Even though sometimes I have stayed up, past midnight to finish the things I said I'm gonna do, but I do them because I told myself that I was gonna do it. And that's what matters, being faithful to myself.
So thank you, Isabel. So Isabel talk about a store with who you want to become. So that's one of the ways on how to align your goals with the freedom and impact for in order to be able to cast in your vision for 2026. Okay, so let's move on to the second point.
Okay, so let's just say we are second point is align your goals with freedom. So when we talk about freedom, we're talking about time freedom, financial breathing room, location flexibility, and energy and emotion freedom. Your goals for 2026 should support the life you want, not overload you. So ask yourself right now, does this goal that I'm putting myself for this end of the year, does this goal give me more freedom or it taking it away? Does this create a stress or create alignment? Will this move me closer to the lifestyle I'm building? Research showed that 80% of people abandon goals by February because their goals weren't aligned with their design lifestyle. Alignment creates sustainability. And this is so true, guys. Because, it's not, I think that the main message is like freedom is not about quitting everything. It's about taking control. Freedom doesn't mean you have to stop working. It doesn't mean you goals stop owning you. But it just it means you choose how you earn, where you invest your energy, and how you benefit from your effort. If your goals demand sacrifice without reward, they are not aligned. They will drain you. So start aligning the goals that you are asking for 2026 with where you want to be with 2026. I want to be, people say, we say, oh, I want to quit my job, or, I want to be millionaire or something like that. Or maybe just something as simple as I'm a full time now, but I would like to have a little more time with my family. I would like to be part time or you know, casual, like occasionally for work. Okay, so what can I do to make it happen? So it's not just I have the goal, but now what do I have to do to make that goal happen? Okay, so and these questions are so important, you know. Is my goal is still in my time, you know? Like, be my goal is getting me closer. I'm getting closer to burnout. You know, reflect on your goals and what do you really want to, because the real truth is, like, when you build your goals in pressure, you create a stress for yourself and for the people around you. When you build goals on freedom, you create that momentum because you know you're going to get there. You know what's going to be the results. So freedom requires that alignment. You know, it's not about luck. Don't wait for that luck. Like, oh, I want to be lucky one day. Yes, we all want to be lucky, but don't wait for that. So stop waiting for that perfect moment. You know, freedom is a decision followed by an action. So this year, make decisions that match the lifestyle that you want to achieve on 2026. You know, not the one that you want to try to escape, you know, if not the one that you want to take. So this can be different for everyone, you know. It can be choosing income a stream that escalate your time, not consume it. Can be building your digital skills, you know, that will compound instead of reset something every month. You know, learning how to grow without sacrificing your personal values. So start to be more specific on your goals and in your actions. You know, if you want a 2026 to be a different, you need goals that respect the life you are trying to create. If you are ready for alignment, no hustle without a direction, you know. uh, I don't know how the saying say, like, walk the talk or talk the walk or something like that, you know, like do something about it. um we all, like me, Isa, and Sandy, we mentor people how to build digital business, no, a digital income with, you know, with clarity, direction, and support. So start aligning what do you want with your goals and making sure to achieving them. So no pressure, you know, it's not about hype. It's just start taking a direction to get you where you want to be.
Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, so Jesse talk about the second point on how to align with your goals with freedom and impact, and that is align your goals with freedom. Um, having making those questions of this is aligned to what you want to create for freedom or is not. So that's for that point. And then the last one is lead with impact, not just achievement. So when I first started my digital business, my goals were simple. I wanted more flexibility, more stability, and more time with my parents. But as I grew, I realized something deeper. True success isn't measured by what you achieve for yourself, by how many lives you touch along the way. So I had already lived the world of achievement for 25 years in the film industry. I checked the goals, I hit milestones, and I worked with incredible teams. But even with all that, I knew something was missing, and that was making an impact. I wanted my work to mean something more, to build something that didn't just pay bills, but created a purpose. That's when everything shifted. This business gave me the platform to do exactly that, to inspire, to mentor, and to help others build their version of freedom. Studies shows that the impact-driven goals last longer because they're bigger than us. They carry a why that sustains with you even when motivation fades. So now every year I start with three questions that keep my vision grounded. Who do I want to serve this year? Who will benefit from my growth? And what legacy am I building through my business? Because when impact sits at the center of your vision, your energy changes. You show up differently with heart, with purpose, and with faith. You stop chasing numbers and start nurturing people. You realize that every post, every mentorship call, every story you share might be the spark that helps someone else believe again. And that's what drives me now. Helping others see that this isn't just an online business, it's a movement of transformation, a way to turn faith into action, fear into courage, and uncertainty into legacy. Achievement ends with you, and impact lives beyond you. And the beauty is, you don't have to wait to make an impact. It starts the moment you decide to share your story, your lessons, and your light. Because when you lead with impact, success becomes inevitable, not because of what you gain, but because of who you lived along the way. So that's the message for that point. And what is our key takeaway for this topic?
Our key takeaway is, as you cast your vision for 2026, remember this: your goals should support your freedom, reflect your purpose, and allow you to create meaningful impact. When your vision is aligned, everything else flows differently.
Yes, so that's our key takeaway for this topic. And now that we have arrived to the end of our lives, so let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
So next Monday is going to be January 5th. So contact with us, go back with us. We're going to Global Digital Success. So we're going to talk about reset and rise, building an unshakable vision for 2026.
Yes, so that's our topic for next Monday. So it's going to be our first topic for the year 2026. So that's excited. So that's the end of our life for today. So we hope so that you got enlightened, of how you got some tips, and some of the experiences that we share, about how to align your goals with freedom and impact to be able to cast that vision that you have for your 2026. Because we only have few more days to start prepping for for this coming year to start with the right food, with the right goals and the right vision. So if you love the topic that we shared today, or if you want to share anything, you have other tips, to add to it, you can put it in the comments and we'll be happy to read your comments. And if you want to learn how you can start your online business, and start earning online, start building a plan B, start building another side of income, along your job. Here are three ways that you can do that. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So we have live webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either day or for both. And the second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you probably wonder, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to learn how to start your online business, again, put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website that appears on the screen. So we have some like emojis here from Mary Chris Trujillo. So thank you, Mary Chris. Thank you for watching and thank you for your like love emoji. And then we also have a like emoji from Prylon Kenge. So thank you so much for your like emoji and for watching the live with us today. So I want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. To those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. And, we want to wish everyone a happy, blessed, and prosperous 2026 because, this is our last live for the year 2026. Do you have something to add to it for our audience for the year, this coming new year?
Yes. So, guys, it's our last Monday of the year already. I can't believe, like Jesse said, we've been doing this for a whole year. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for always being there for us. And at the same time, I want to tell you, that when we first started this, we didn't know what we were doing, but we knew we wanted something different. So everything starts with a goal, with a thought, with your mindset in the right place. So you too can achieve great things this coming year. If you guys want, help, if you want guidance, if you want to get out of your comfort zone and start doing something new, message us. We'll be happy to help you, and we'll be walking with you along the way.
Yes, it's that's exactly what I was thinking, you know. We all have a dream, like we all want something, you know, and we want to make it happen, but we need to do something about it. So we start doing this live to start touching people, to talk about what, you know, our story, our testimony, our journey on the online space, so people can the people are watching us can be feel more comfortable or make a better decision for their lives as we are doing ours. So we, as we were talking about previous, you know, you have a goal, but you have to make it happen. So we start doing this and we're making it happen. So we are so happy, you know, that you are happy stick with us the whole year and you're still with us and you keep you know, supporting you for next year. We have really good topics we're going to talk about it. If you want us to talk about something, send us a private message or put it on the comments. You know, we are here for you. We're growing and we want you to grow with us too.
Yeah, and of course, we wish you guys a prosperous, happy, safe, and awesome new year. I hope you enjoy it with your family.
Yes. So until then, dream boldly, plan intentionally, and step into the year with clarity and confidence. So let's say Happy New Year. One, two, three.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year!
Year. Okay, thank you everyone, and until the next episode of the
Global
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 Digital
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 Success
Success.
Success Talks. Thank you everyone. God bless you all, and thank you for
Bye.
watching.
Have a blessed week.
And Happy New Year.
Talk.